Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silent meditation.
Greetings, Pine-Richland. I'm Eamon. Today is November 17th, 2022, and it's a B-Day.
And I'm Lindsay. Now for today's announcements. Activity period. Today, we will be following an activity period bell schedule. Following the morning announcements, stay tuned to watch this week's episode of the PRTV Club show, Ramtastic. After Ramtastic, a replay of this past Friday's football game halftime show will be shown. World Kindness Week. Each day this week, PRHS will be celebrating World Kindness. To participate in the celebration, students and staff are asked to do the following. Today, everyone should be wearing something blue for Children's Grief Awareness. Tomorrow, wear green for Jax Ramirez and celebrate Friendsgiving during all lunch periods. Let's go to a commercial with more information about how you can help Jax Ramirez.
What's your name?
Grayson.
Grayson, do you know anything about Jax Ramirez?
I do. He's the 7-year-old boy that needs a bone marrow transplant.
Hi. Hi. What's your name? Stella. Stella, how can you help Jax if you're over 18?
You can test to see if you're a match.
What's your name?
Grant.
How can you help if you're under 18?
Post on social media.
Spring musical auditions. Interested in being in this year's PR High School musical? First round auditions are due November 25th. Go to the website found at the bottom of your screen for all of the details. Fact of the day. Now let's check in with Tyler for our fact of the day.
Tyler here with the interesting fact. Did you know the Mona Lisa has no eyebrows? That's helping me. Let's go back to the main desk.
That was a really interesting fact. I did not know that.
Yeah, me neither.
GSA, be sure to attend the next Gay Straight Alliance meeting today from 2:45 to 3:45 in room 204, not the STEAM LGI. Ski and Board Club. Registration for the Ski and Board Club is now open. Information is available on the club website and Google Classroom. The class join code is found at the bottom of your screen. New this year is that members must have an Epic Pass and pricing goes up on November 20th, so don't delay. Register today. Winter Donation Drive. The National Honor Society is hosting a winter donation drive ongoing through December 16th. Items are being collected for the Light of Life organization. New or gently used winter clothing items of all sizes are being accepted, including coats, gloves, winter hats, scarves, socks, etc. New boxes of hot hands, hand warmers are also being accepted and would be greatly appreciated. All donation items will then be utilized to create winter care packages, which will be distributed to those in need in the Pittsburgh area. Donation boxes are located outside of the library. Feature. Let's check in for Tyler for today's feature.
Tyler here with the student feature. What's your name?
Cohen Sarver,
What grade are you in, Cohen?
senior.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Juice WRLD,
Why's that?
because he gets me in my feels.
Solid answer. Back to the main desk.
What a great feature. Always love that content from our man Tyler.
Yeah, me too. Great, interesting student. Fall Play, the Pine-Richland chapter of the International Thespian Society Troupe No. 7 presents Clue on stage. The classic board game is brought to life in a madcap evening of murder, mystery, and mayhem. Performances will be held in the PRHS Auditorium. The free senior citizen preview is today at 4 p.m. The remaining 3 shows will be tomorrow night at 7 p.m. and 2 shows on Saturday at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. Adult tickets are $8 and student tickets are $5. Tickets can be purchased online on the district web page found at the bottom of your screen. Forensics. If anyone is interested in attending the upcoming tournament this Saturday, please contact Mrs. Harshman in room 221. Blood Drive. Pine-Richland is hosting a blood drive today. The drive began this morning at 7 a.m. and will be open until 1 p.m. Let's go to a video about the blood drive that will show you how you are saving a life by donating and how you can earn service hours and scholarships.
My name is Lucas Foster. I am 16 years old and I am a blood recipient and donor. I was sitting in my 5th period science class that day. I'd gotten the call to go into the office, told me to bring my stuff. I was like, okay, this probably isn't a good thing. And so I get down there and I see my mom there and she looks pretty scared. We get in the car and she tells me they found a tumor in your CT scan results. And immediately I was mortified because I was like, what does this mean? Like, am I gonna live through this? Like, how am I gonna keep going after this happens? Like, how am I gonna get through this whole situation?
He was diagnosed with stage 3 brain cancer. He had emergency surgery, 4 rounds of chemo, 5 weeks of radiation. Throughout that process, there were many occasions where he had to receive transfusions of blood and platelets. I don't think a lot of people think about where is this going once it leaves my arm.
So I went through chemo and radiation and I had to get constant blood checks for my platelets, my white blood cells and all that stuff. And so platelets were a problem for me pretty constantly. For some reason, my blood just didn't want to cooperate. And so I got transfusions pretty frequently. I never really realized how much blood and transfusion and stuff like that actually goes into the treatment of cancer. After I went through my treatment and got so much blood, I was like, okay, I have to find a way to be able to give back and do this so that I can pay it forward for all the people that did it for me as well. I'm glad that I'm able to help out whoever needs to receive my blood and that I'm able to do this to help save one or multiple people's lives if they needed it. Blood donation can do so much to help countless lives, whether it's a lot or a little that you donate. Like, kids and parents should definitely all try and get out and do it at some point in their life to see if they can change somebody's life and help them out.
For Lucas to be able to tell his story, that puts a face to something that most 16-year-old kids can't understand. But when it's the guy sitting next to them in class, it settles in a little bit more that someone like him needs this.
A lot of people don't realize how much cancer patients actually need blood to help them get through their treatment.
It takes an hour. An hour out of your day can save someone's life.
You don't have to be some kind of superhero to save a person's life.
Now we pay it forward.
It's a great experience to have too, to know that you might be helping somebody who's going through treatment or just needs the blood.
It's a very small thing that we can do to say thank you.
I would just like to tell the donors that donated the blood that I received, thank you so much. Their donations really helped me get through the whole thing with what I was going through.
It's not possible without another human being deciding that they're willing to help and willing to give.
Hello, everyone. Do you want a chance to save a life? Do you even want a scholarship? Or perhaps to earn some service hours? Well, on November 17th, Pine-Richland is hosting a blood drive through the nonprofit organization Vitalent. Staff members, students, and community can all come together to support the cause. It's from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m., and parent consent forms are needed for all students. So let's all come together. Let's go to the NHS, student government, sponsors, and let's sign up to save a life. Thank you.
Theme Day Thursday. The next Theme Day Thursday will take place on Tuesday, November 22nd, with the theme Camo Day. PRTV Club. The next meeting for the PRTV Club will take place on Tuesday, November 29th after school in room 328. Items on the agenda will be production of the next episode of Ramtastic and the pre-production for new show segments and intros. Any student interested in joining the club should join the club's Google Classroom at the classroom code found at the bottom of your screen. Guidance news. The following scholarships, contests, and workshops are now available. Stop in the guidance office or check on Navion's under Colleges tab scholarship lists. The following colleges and universities will be visiting PRHS during the month of November. Interested students must sign up in Navion's and obtain permission from their classroom teacher, and a signed hallway pass will be required. Check Navion's frequently for the most up-to-date and accurate information. PRTV Sports Report.
Hello, I'm Mark, and I'm here for today's sports. Crew. Registration for the winter and spring crew season is now open. PR Crew is a club sport. The PR Crew winter season will begin on November 21st, and the high school practices will be Mondays through Thursdays at the Pine-Richland Stadium. There will also be practices on Saturday. Boys volleyball. Open gyms for the boys in middle school or high school who are interested in playing volleyball are being held every Saturday until November 26th. The open gyms will be from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the high school gym, and all skill levels are welcome. If you have any questions, please contact Michelle Longmore at the email address found at the bottom of your screen. Girls volleyball. This past Tuesday, the varsity team lost to the North Allegheny in the PIAA state semifinals, 3-1. The loss ends the season for the Lady Rams, but congrats on an amazing season. Ice hockey. Tonight, the varsity team will take on Cannon McMillan at home. The puck drops at 9 p.m. at the Barrel Ice Complex. And that is all the amazing sports news from me. Now, back to you.
Thank you, Mark, for an amazing sports report.
Yes, thanks, Mark. Now let's head over to Tyler for our lunch.
Tyler here at the lunch. Today we got Boston Sticks and cheese pizza, BBQ pork sandwich, Cobb salad, and turkey and bacon wrap. Now let's go back to the main desk.
That lunch sounded great.
Yes, amazing options for lunch. Now let's head over to Mark for our weather report.
I return once again, here to give you today's weather. So for today, we have a high of 35, a low of 26, and it looks like it's going to be cloudy. And for tomorrow, we have a high of 32, a low of 20, and it will also be cloudy. And now for today's bright and sunny 5-day weather forecast. And that's all from me. Back to you.
Make sure to wear extra layers. It's going to get very cold outside.
It really is, guys. Well, that's all for today. It's a B-Day, and I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Eamon. Stay tuned for a new episode of Ramtastic. Catch you later, Rams.
Outside of that, make it a great one, Rams.
Welcome back to Ramtastic. In today's show, we will have more current events, a fantastic fun fact, and at the end, we will reveal Pine-Richland students' favorite Thanksgiving pie flavor. I'm Mark, and we'll be heading right on over now to our current events. In local news, the Glowland Christmas Festival is to begin on November 18th. The months-long winter festival, Glowland, kicks off with the Shenley Plaza on Friday, November 18th. It will have feature art, live music, and illuminations throughout Oakland. There will even be an interactive art installation, and that's a twist on the classic seesaw. Local sports. This past Sunday, the Steelers won against the New Orleans Saints 20-10. This coming Sunday, they take on the Bengals at home kickoff, which is at 4:25. PR Sports. Football. This past Friday, your varsity football Rams won against the Woodland Hills 23-12 in the Whipfield semifinals. This Saturday, they will take on Upper St. Clair at Northwind High School in the Whipfield finals. Kickoff is at noon. Girls volleyball. This past Saturday, the team won against Unionville 3-2. And now, let's head right on over to the fun fact.
Historians have no record of turkey being eaten at the first Thanksgiving. The first Thanksgiving Day feast happened in 1621 with 3 whole days dedicated to the celebration. Although turkey was plentiful in the region and a common food source, it's likely that it wasn't actually the star of the festivities, and other fowling was served for the occasion. Instead, ducks, geese, and swans are believed to have been served to the English settlers and Native Americans. And now back to the main desk.
It's interesting to see how some of the norms we think about when it comes to Thanksgiving have been different in the past. And now then, let's now head on over to the fun poll.
We sent out a poll on November 10th with the question, what is your favorite thing to do on Thanksgiving? Watch or play football, sleep, eat, or early Black Friday shopping? With many responses to the poll, the winner was sleep in. Grab all your friends to answer the next poll. What is your favorite holiday tradition? Wear ugly sweaters, decorate, bake cookies, shop. Yeah. And now back to the main desk.
4 new options and a whole lot more and a whole lot of new fun things to do here with newer fun polls. And that's all for today. I hope you all enjoyed today's show. Make sure to tune in for next week's edition of Ramtastic and have yourselves a Ramtastic day. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the 2022 edition of the Pine-Richland High School Marching Band. Under the field direction of Isabella Christner, Megan Finney, Brendan Kirkpatrick, and Gianna Nakocha. The band opens tonight's halftime show with a 1968 song by the American Breed. Here is Bend Me, Shake Me. Hold on, folks. We now feature our world-famous all-girl dancing tuba line to a 1965 hit song by Wilson Pickett. Here is Mustang Sally. Tuba co-captains are Ava Lyon and Megan Majimura. Ladies and gentlemen, now the moment you've all been waiting for, the band dances as we feature our drumline to a 1963 song made famous by Ray Charles in the Blues Brothers. Here is Shake a Tail Feather. Drumline section leaders are Alex Frasina and Corey Moore. The band will close tonight's halftime show with a 1965 song made famous by Aretha Franklin. Here is R-E-S-P-E-C-T, Respect. Band. The Pine-Richland High School Marching Band is under the direction of Brian Scott, Jim Stillwell, Jim Hopper, Ben Kohler, Marcus Ferrick, Joe Herndon, and Nate Potter. Color guard instructor is Amy Billy. Dance team instructor is Kathy Deal.